We have been so lucky that maybe we should buy a lottery ticket.
Oh, goodness.
If he turns around, he's going to see us.
It says Canine.
What a beautiful ship. Buffet has a crepe station tonight.
Wait,
why are you roll up into a little ball like a little pill bug? I don't remember ever being on a cruise before where they brought out the barf bags.
It scared me. I thought it was real.
We made it to Miami and we have been so lucky that maybe we should buy a lottery ticket. This has been like the easiest travel day ever. Where is some wood? It has been so like unbelievably easy, like not normally easy. First, we were freaked out about flying Frontier because everyone in a Cincinnati Moms and Friends page freaks me out and we're like, it's horrible, don't check a bag, you're gonna miss your flight and then you're gonna have to buy another flight and they're gonna charge you for your bag. And it was so smooth. Between the time Brandon dropped us off to checking our bag to going through TSA, it took us 20 minutes and then we went to our gate, had just like 30 minutes to kill before it was time to board. When we boarded, they didn't check our bags, like the size of them, because you know Frontier has those weird little containers and our bags definitely would not have fit. So if they would have wanted to be rude, they could have definitely charged us and it would have been 100 per bag. So, and then probably 100 per bag on the way back. There is still a chance we could get charged on the way back, but we'll see. And then we got on the plane. The plane was not full at all. I had an entire row to myself. It was like the prettiest views I've had of a flight. Oh, I haven't even shown you yet the pictures I took, but it was like the prettiest views I've had of a flight. Oh, and then we went to the suitcase thing. Our suitcase was already sitting there. Didn't have to wait for that. And then we went to wait for our hotel shuttle. That's the only thing that wasn't perfect. We waited for like 30 minutes, but we did get it and got dropped off here. And I realized this is not the hotel we usually stay at. There's two on Mokina and one is like 665 Mokina, 667 Mokina. They're both comfort inns. We've always stayed at the other one, which I guess is 667, and this is 665, and I did not realize that this is not the one we booked usually, and this one is way nicer, and it was the same price, and includes the free shuttle from the hotel, free shuttle to the cruise port, free breakfast, there's a nice pool. So pretty pumped. Everything's going very, very smooth. As of now, we have, I know, I've knocked too. As of now, it's 10:30. Oh, also our room was ready at 10:30 a.m., which never happens. So we have like all day to kill. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe go to the pool. I'm definitely hungry, so get food somehow. And yay, things are going well.
March.
You don't like the heat in March?
No.
On your tropical vacation?
No, I mean if I lived here.
Oh.
It would already be this hot in March.
Yum. My mom's jealous.
Not very attractive.
What? They worked hard on this. This took them an extra 20
I
minutes.
could have done that.
Had our delicious, exquisite lunch at IHOP, and now we are here at the hotel pool. It's really nice, actually. I'm reading the new Hunger Games book, the Hey Mitch one, on my Kindle, trying to convert my mom to a Kindle user on this trip. I tried before and failed, so fingers crossed. But this pool is really nice. It's just extremely loud because we're right by the airport. I hear it, but I don't see it. It's gonna be somewhere there. Oh, there it is. But yeah, very loud. Always planes coming and going, and people honking at each other. We each get our own margarita delivered right to our hotel door. Yum, Nutella pizza.
That looks like Phil Hartman, but I don't think it is.
I don't know who that is.
All individually, online most likely.
Bevel that's in here like this looks really cool.
Would also look like a.
No. No, Reba.
There's nothing on.
What was wrong with the Mormon movie?
Nothing is better than
I
sharing
thought you didn't.
special
Oh!
when you show your friendship.
Surprise.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is cruise day. I'm so excited. I'm a little nervous about my hair though. It's looking a little wacky. Let's see. What is this show you're watching?
I don't know.
It's Lisa Vanderpump, Lala, and then randomly a girl from Pitch Perfect.
Is that? Oh, that's right. That's who
Talking
she
about
is.
their lives.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
understanding. Okay, let's see. I mean, okay, I guess. Gonna have to do half up or something. Anyways, I'm doing my little pre-workouts so that I can wake up. Yesterday continued to be like the best travel day ever. We ended up going to the pool for a few hours, came up to the room. We were able to order Uber Eats twice, once for food from my favorite pizza place here, which I was so glad that was still open because you just never know. And then the other one was to get my mom's Tylenol PM because she forgot to bring some, or she forgot to bring some. And both of the people dropped off at our door like they were asked to. Was great. Got to stay in our pajamas all afternoon and evening. I've read like 60% of my new Hunger Games book yesterday. That's very exciting. Overall, things are just going well. Hopefully Embarkation goes well today, but I've heard not great things about Norwegian. So our check-in time is 9:30, but apparently we're not actually gonna be able to get on the ship for like a while, potentially up to like 11:30. So I don't understand, like I guess we just sit there and wait. I don't know, I wouldn't have picked the early check-in if I knew we were gonna be sitting there and waiting, which is my fault. I should have done some more research, but I don't understand why we're checking in so early when we can't actually get in the house. The cruise ship. But either way, I'm excited to get on the boat, and tonight we have reservations for Teppanyaki because we got one free dinner reservation like at one of the restaurants included with our trip, and so we are using it on Teppanyaki, and this was the only night that they had reservations available like earlier than like 9 p.m. Gonna do a sail away party and then go to Teppanyaki, and then might be tired by then honestly, but we'll see what kind of activities we've got going on this evening. I'm just so excited to see the ship. Hopefully we only have to wait for like an hour. That would be great. This room was great. So glad that we accidentally somehow booked this place. 665 Mokina Drive. Comfort Inn. Definitely 10 out of 10. Free hotel shuttle, free cruise shuttle, free breakfast, beautiful pool you saw. Staff has been very, very kind. We had one issue with our door locking and our keys not working. She solved it in like a second. No issues after that. Definitely recommend. Our view is nothing to write home about, but could be worse. Just dropped off our bags. Okay. What is it? Oh. Now we're headed to check-in. Check-in process was super duper easy. They've got ice water and bathrooms. Nice little area to wait while the boat gets cleared and we can get on. Okay, we got our boarding pass. Well, what is this? Now our key card for our room and our boarding group card. So this morning we got up, we woke up at what, 7? We kind of slept in, got our stuff together, got downstairs, checked out, super easy process, got breakfast. The breakfast was really nice. They had a coffee station and tea, they had the waffle makers, they had a little hot plate with sausage and eggs, they had a bunch of really fresh pastries, like really fresh muffins and stuff. Usually hotel muffins are just like those assorted packages packs from like Sam's Club or whatever, but these, like, they legitimately seem like they were cooked this morning. Breads and fruits and toasters and cereal, yogurt, all that kind of stuff. It's very good. Lots of spaces to sit. I thought it was going to be crowded because we were down there at 7:30, which, like, pretty normal time for people to eat breakfast, but it was not crowded at all and very clean. There are lots of people coming out to replenish the food, and I just really, really like this hotel. I will definitely stay in this one for the foreseeable future. I think we didn't leave till 9, and then it's like just now 10 o'clock, and we got here. It took us like 30 minutes to get here, so right at 9:30, and gave our stuff to the porter. Super easy. Got in. The only weird part about the embarkation process was that they have, the first thing you do after you go to the porter and stuff is you come in and you do like a bio whatever screening of your face of the photo that you submitted, and there was like 3 little tiny lines. The layout of that is kind of messy because if you don't get recognized, which mine did not get recognized for some reason, you come back and go to the other side and there's like a manual check-in area, but you could have easily just like snuck past that part, so I don't know. But anyways, my mom got recognized by the thing and I did not, and so I went and got in this other line to go check in manually, and next thing I know, she's like halfway up the escalator, and I'm like, what is she doing? Because she doesn't have the tickets to actually get on the ship. I have the actual boarding pass. Apparently there was a security person like forcing everybody to go up the escalator if they were recognized, even if they were waiting for their other people in their party who were not. And there was a guy next to her who was like, but my wife has my glasses. Like, he was recognized, she wasn't. She had to get out of line, and she has glasses, and they made him get on the escalator, and he's like, I can't see. So he had to wait at the top of the escalator. So then I got to the top of the escalator and she was waiting, and then the rest of it was very easy, just like a simple little TSA security situation, and then waited in line again to check in and get our actual like ship cards. Very easy. Told him our room number, handed him our passport, checked us in, and us our group card, and now we're waiting in their little like waiting area in the terminal. It's actually very nice. They've got some really cool, what would you call those, models? They've got the history of the cruise line, and then they've got models of their ships, and I was surprised that our ship was one of the bigger models. I was expecting it to be that tiny one, and it looks really cool on the on the model. They've got a bathroom, they've got ice water, the seats are fine, but they're making us all stay in like one area right now, even though the terminal is honestly humongous. But so far so good. Now we wait. It could take up to like 11:30, 12 to get in, so it could be a while because it's only what, 10, like exactly 10:02 right now. So fingers crossed we can get on it. Like the earliest I've ever heard people get on is 10:30. That'd be great, but I'm realistically expecting maybe 11:30. Look guys, we have a reader. She got it out all by herself and opened up all by herself.
Would you like an woman?
No. Both of the restrooms are apparently women's only. All right, 11:05, and they just started boarding, and I had heard in a lot of things that there was no like overhead system for the boarding process, but there's a very loud one, so maybe they listened to critiques and fixed that. She is extremely loud. The only con so far is that the cell phone service and the Wi-Fi is horrible. I've been trying to upload something for the past hour, and it's not uploading, and I've moved around, and it hasn't really helped, so just a heads up on that. Time to board. What time is it? 11:20. 11:20. My first very bland looking plate, but I'm excited for it. My mom said her food was good. I got potato and leek soup, buttered noodles, and potato salad. Okay, we're here in the dining room. I honestly don't even know what dining room we're in. It's the buffet on deck 12. My first thoughts of the cruise are that Embarkation was really smooth, extremely smooth. We got right on the ship. Our muster station was right where we got on, actually very lucky. And then we just were able to explore. So we've been on the ship for almost 2 hours now. We first stopped at one of the bars that's in the atrium and waited for a mimosa. Didn't wait that long or anything. Got that, drank that, and then went to walk. It's very crowded. I believe this is a sold out sailing, and that is very obvious because there are a lot of people. I mean, at the buffet, I don't know if you can see all the movement around me. Like, there are just people everywhere. And luckily we found a seat. There are like definitely enough seats for people to come and sit and stuff, but it's very crowded. The buffet, I heard on some other vlogs that people did not like the setup of the buffet and that it made it very congested. I do have to agree. It's very like, I'll have to try to get a video of it, but most cruise ships, it's like if you go into a house that has an open layout where their walls are knocked down and have a bunch of stations of food. And that's how most of them have been on, and that's how all of them have been that I've been on. This one, it's like almost like you still have all the walls up. Like there's just like, everything feels more enclosed, which probably won't be bad throughout the trip, but with everybody not having like rooms to go to right now and not being at the pool because they don't have their stuff, you know, all that stuff, it's very, very, very congested. However, loved all my food from the buffet so far. I've gotten a mimosa, a Corona, and a strawberry kiwi juice, and actually I don't like strawberry at all, and this is actually very good, so happy about that. And they have Diet Coke here, so that alone, 10 out of 10 for me. But yeah, it's just very, very crowded. Very crowded. Let's see what my mom brought back this time.
Hey, I got you the pizza. Thought you'd like to check out their pizza.
What is that for?
You want to have the taste of the other cheese? Blue.
First what?
It went blue.
Pool is very busy. These people need to get their rooms. So we've been windy. Hey, blowing in the wind. I'm so skinny, I'm gonna blow away. There's the basketball and the rock. Oh, at least you were proactive. Thank God. Rum punch here at the, what is this called? The bar menu. Here at the, I don't know, the bar that's in the main, the atrium bar. The atrium bar in the atrium. Here's our captain. Here's our cruise director. Our room's still not ready. Our stateroom's ready. It is 2 o'clock. And our stateroom is finally ready. Welcome to our room on the Norwegian Pearl. 4526. We have these 2 beds, and then there's a 3rd bed that can pull down right here with a nice little porthole window. My mom thought we were going to be underwater, and we're not, so that's very relieving.
We're not away from the dock yet. We could still go underwater.
So true. Got those 2 little storage areas. Each bed has a little USB, so that's nice. I'm looking for plugs. There's 2 plugs there. Nice little seat to pull out for the vanity. This mirror's nice. A little light. That's cool. Setio Utomo is our room attendant. Got 3 little drawers there. A nice full-length mirror here. Some storage there. Mini bar, or mini fridge. I don't know if it's a mini bar or a mini fridge. Mini bar. But I think you can use it. Unlike some where like if you open it you get charged.
Take the stuff out.
Oh, there's a man.
Looking in our window?
Look, there's not looking in, but right outside.
Oh, goodness.
If he turns around, he's going to see us.
It says K9.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Okay, got the TV. And you have 2 closets, which is nice. They're like identical. Safe, some drawers. And then this one has your little ladder for if you pull that bed down. Well, if the attendant pulls the bed down. And then lots of storage over here. So we did not need to bring our hanging storage because there's plenty. Bathroom, it's really nice. Got some storage in the bathroom. Got some little towels. And then the shower is actually very spacious. Cruise showers are usually terrible. This one looks pretty nice, TBH. We actually found our luggage in the hallway at the very end of the hallway. Nowhere near our room yet because I'm sure they were going to bring it. But we just grabbed it because why not? Also, there's a magnifying mirror if you want to find all your flaws on the trip. Here's all of our cruise duckies we're going to hide this week. I brought enough for 2 each day. Got our green polka dot monster, purple polka dot monster, superhero guy, surfing guy, pink duck, cyclops duck, baseball duck, cupcake duck, pirate duck, reading duck. They're so cute. I'll link them in my little Cruise Essentials Amazon link for you guys in the description. All right, we are all moved in. So far, the only thing we're missing is my extra sunglasses. I do have sunglasses, but I packed 2 other pairs and I don't know where they are. But other than that, we have everything, so that's pretty good. Got my electronic stuff there. That's my like pre-workout on my vitamins, sunscreens, and then our patches, motion patches, and my sunscreen patch. That's all my like hair, nails, eyelash stuff. Over here we got the stuff we want to take to the beach. That's our actual pool bag. This we think someone left in our room. It was in like a really dark hidden corner. Purses, hat. I brought my little hanger thing. I'm glad I did because I've got everything very organized. Socks, underwear, cover-up shirts for my workouts in the pool, bathing suit, bathing suit, bathing suit, bathing suit, bathing suit. Outfit I already wore on the plane, but I'm gonna rewear those pants on the plane again. Workout outfit, workout outfit, workout outfit, workout outfit, workout, and plain shirt like that I wore on the plane. My mom's got her clothes here. And then my nice dresses and stuff are hung up in there. There's our little hamper. That's my mom's hamper. And then my hamper is neatly under the desk, as is our suitcase that has all of our backpacks and empty luggage in it. So we are ready to go to the pool.
Find a spot for the sailing party.
And find a spot. Yeah, find a spot for the sail away party. Getting ready for the sail away party. We found nice little seats on the second deck near the bar. Bartender already came and got us our drinks. I was waving bye to Carnival. That's a big ship, Carnival Sunrise. Dang, look at that's kind of cool. The rope climb in the back. That's sick. They got basketball. It's popping on there. This is definitely not a kid-friendly cruise, which is the way I like it.
It's a 4-day cruise. It goes by really, really fast, so I highly recommend you to do as much as you can. I'll then introduce it to you one by one.
They're not throwing them up second
You gotta dance.
Goodbye, Ford.
We look like we're moving pretty fast.
Yeah. We're moving. So pretty. Turning around. Now we're going high speed. For sure. Bye, Miami. Oh! So, this is kind of frightening. This is giving a glimpse into the Titanic, perhaps? Also, our lights flickering. Scared.
Just spent the afternoon with
I'd
a bunch of
actually
folks.
probably rather not know what's going on right there. I'm not sure the port window makes me feel better in this instance.
No, I don't think I want a port window anymore.
Miami is all the way out there. Bye-bye. It's 5:50 now, getting ready for dinner. Just put my little rings on, took a shower, and it was a fun little pool day. We just went to the second floor of the pool, which is actually floor 13, and kind of just hung out there the whole time. We were there from probably like 2 to 5, maybe 5:30 even. We haven't been in the room that long. The sail away party was at 4. That was a cute little party. You got to meet the like ship captain, who he's like the main person in charge of the main events, and some of the other like main event people who will host the game shows and all that kind of stuff. They were super cute, super fun. The bartender we had on deck 13 was awesome. He kept checking on us. We became his regulars, which was great because we were only there for a couple hours, you know. It's pretty good service. And now we're getting ready for dinner. I actually need to run a comb through my hair before I do any of that. Where to pull a brush? I legit thought I did not pack a brush on this trip as of last night because I got in my makeup bag and my toiletry bag and did not see one, but turns out it was in a separate bag. However, big catastrophe. I do not have my fun sunglasses, and I do not have my microphone for my camera that I literally just bought for this trip. So that's like super annoying, but whatevs. So we're gonna try this wave spray. I used this when I had long hair. It's going well so far. Is it like not lined up or what's happening here? There we go. We got a little pinch of something. Oh, it's going everywhere. Okay, great. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Little wave spray moment. Hopefully, the wind's just like going crazy, so I'm not even gonna try to straighten my hair for tonight because it would just be a waste of time. And we're just gonna go to dinner and then at Teppanyaki, which is hibachi, and then maybe go hang in the hot tub or go to like if they have any events tonight, which I haven't really checked the like freestyle, which is their schedule thing, to see what kind of activities they have. Hopefully this gives me at least some kind of like purposeful looking situation, not just a rat's nest, which I was kind of rocking all day today already. Luckily you cannot mess short hair up that bad, so that's what I have going for me. Our room is like a pretty decent size for an inside cabin, but it is freakily close to the water. It's kind of freaking my mom out. She's like, are you scared? And no, I'm not, but I believe she is. She's only done inside cabins and one balcony room. I have been in a port window room before, so it was pretty similar to this, although I feel like we were at least one floor higher. This does feel very close to the water, but at least if the ship's sinking, we're gonna have a heads up before anybody else. That's good, right? I feel like I've already gotten a little bit of sun. I'm sure it's gonna get better throughout the week. I'm trying to come back to work tan. I'm glad I got these threaded before I left because I feel like they look so much better threaded, and I haven't done that in forever, and now I'm definitely going to go back to doing it pretty regularly because it just looks so much cleaner. Don't be coming on my vlog camera naked. She's naked and she's shimmying.
I am not.
That's Miami all the way in the distance. Bye, Miami. I think it's a pretty good spot. Only people out there would probably see it.
Have a good time. Let me make some noise.
God.
And we're back. This is what I end up wearing.
Ever leave?
Shein. I don't know. I think the sweater's Shein too. These are my favorite sandals. I just got them in the mail before we left. And it's a new pair of my favorite sandals. They're Kuwailu brand. I don't know, but they're on Amazon. They're only like less than $15. They're so amazing. I'll put the link for them. Earrings are, I don't know, Mom, I think you got me these. They're like pearl hoops.
Probably.
Okay, where are they from?
Usually when I get you all that, it's from Kohl's.
Probably Kohl's. Amazon. Yay.
Or Cracker Barrel.
Or Cracker Barrel.
I took my earrings off. My sparkly earrings. Stop that! See, when you said, where'd you get your earrings?
What do you have to say for yourself?
Ugh. I hate
Why are you rolled up into a little ball like a little pill bug?
Ugh. Show them the outside. Show them the waves that are coming up to our window.
Kind of scary. Can't. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see. Oh God.
It's creepy.
It's making me sick. We are moving really fast.
No wonder we're getting seasick.
I'm kind of loving this little ring light on the mirror that I don't even have to use my own ring light.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's making my filming better. Anyways, we just went to Teppanyaki hibachi. Well, first we wandered around by Teppanyaki to the point where this man was like keeping an eye on us because I think we looked creepy or something. But I
hid your ducks.
I took a really cute picture, some really cute pictures outside. We hid the baseball duck near the elevators by our room. That one's gone. And then we hid the cyclops duck behind these little benches that we had to wait at for teppanyaki. We're pretty sure someone got it because we saw a girl looking behind the other benches. So I think she saw someone find it, or she found it and thought there might be more. And there wasn't. So tomorrow, we're gonna hide two more. Let's see. Which ones are we gonna do?
Let's hide him in Nassau.
I'll pick one, you pick another. I pick the pirate.
How about that creepy blue one?
Okay. We're gonna do the little blue superhero and the pirate tomorrow. I love my little reader. That's my favorite.
Oh.
We're gonna save her for...
What about the
Monday.
ice cream Sunday one?
They're so cute. Yeah, we got 6 left. Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
We're gonna hide them the night before?
No. We'll hide them on Monday.
What? What are you talking about?
People can still find ducks as they're leaving the boat. And some people hide, the crew looks for them too. Some crew members like looking for them.
Oh, okay.
Some people will leave one in the room for the crew member.
Oh, you should pick one to leave our crew member.
Yeah, we could. Maybe the cupcake. It's really cute. Everybody loves cupcakes.
We can talk about our experience at dinner, since some of the people that weren't very happy with the fun.
So we went to Teppanyaki, which is hibachi, and they sit you in a big group. So we got sat next to this very pretentious lady. I can't say that. What if she finds my YouTube
She
video?
wasn't pretentious. I think she was a little drunk. Her husband was kind of normal.
You didn't hear her whole thing about the wine that she wouldn't drink? I don't drink that
yes,
kind.
Oh yes, I heard that.
What? And they said...
No, she
they
said, I don't like it.
I know, but then they were like, well, that's the only kind we have. She was like, why? They were like, I don't... Because it's the only kind we... I mean, what else do you want me to say?
And then she wanted, what, Grey Goose? Is that what she said or something?
Yeah. And then
But we
she
had a
loudly...
good drink.
Then she loudly made us agree with her that the dessert was disgusting. It's gross, right, guys? Guys, it's disgusting, right? It's not just me. It's disgusting. Like,
Well, she didn't say disgusting.
Why are you-
She said it's not good.
why are you an apologist for this
Why are
woman right
you
now?
elaborating?
Why are you an
Making it
apologist
so much
for
worse.
badly behaved rich people?
I think she was drunk.
Anyways,
There's
but
a
yeah.
lot of drunk people like
There were some awkward couples, though. There were some people who looked like they had been fighting. This one guy looked like he needed to go to the hospital because his skin was. It wasn't even red. It was like purple. It was bad.
And he's with a very happy lady.
She hates him.
Punch
She
bowl. What was
hates
her-
him.
Didn't she look like
Maybe
Punch
she gave him like sunscreen that was bad to try to kill him or something
maybe.
because he looks like he's near death. And then after that, we went and saw the comedian who's from Cleveland, Ohio, OH. And
Bowl? I.O.
okay, did you have to think about that, or was there a reason it was
Well,
delayed?
I wasn't sure. Had to spell it.
Oh, also the rich lady asked us what the 5 oceans are, and we
Chelsea.
we didn't know. Name them. The only ones we could think of were Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic.
Kalamazoo.
What's the other one?
Freaking Google it.
I don't want to waste I only have 30 minutes left for the whole trip. I already used
I should
an
Google
hour
it.
of my time.
I didn't use any of my
No.
minutes. I probably used
I
2
already
minutes.
used 45 minutes of my time. We were gonna go to the hot tub, but my mom said she doesn't want to anymore, so we're just gonna lay in
Girl.
bed the rest of the night.
Girl.
You kept saying, you're not gonna be upset if we don't go, right? She just wants to sit there and read her freestyle in a little ball.
Yes, I do.
In her little outfit.
Okay, tomorrow we can do origami.
I saw that. I actually would enjoy doing that.
A paper heart.
Stay tuned. We might be origami masters. Before dawn. It's good because I can fill in the blanks because I've seen it twice. Do a peace sign. See, we're matching.
First destination, which is Nassau. Yes, Nassau in the Bahamas. We're gonna be arriving at 8 in the morning, and all aboard time will be at 4:30.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Today we are ported at Nassau, Bahamas. I've already used up my free internet package, which is 75 minutes because it takes forever to upload stuff. I wasn't like scrolling or anything. I just needed to upload some vlogs and stuff, and it takes forever. So now I'm using my mom's. That's the only good thing about it, is that you have to sign into it like on Google Chrome or Safari or whatever, and then sign out when you're done, so it stops running up the minutes. And so now I can't use my mom's because it's just like signing in on one device. So then if I do buy the streaming package, which I'm gonna have to probably, we can share it. We'll just have to make sure we're only on one at a time, basically.
Were you just talking?
Yeah, I was talking to the camera.
Oh, okay. I was losing my mind.
We don't really have any plans for today, just that we are going to breakfast, and then are we gonna leave the port first and then
Yeah.
come back and then just to hang at the pool? Okay.
Yeah.
They just made the announcement a little bit ago, maybe 10 minutes ago, that people could get off, so that wasn't until like 8:30, so I'm not sure what the delay was because it was supposed to be 8. Walk around the port of Nassau because it's been renovated since the last time we came. We've been to Nassau quite a few times. I just want to see the new renovations of the port and take some pictures of the boat from off the ship. And then we're gonna come in and kind of just have a pool day or whatever. The only like plan we had for this trip was last night, that Teppanyaki. We have no other like reservations or anything. There's a show tonight. I want to go see that. That looks good. The vinyl jukebox thing. And then there's an 80s party, but that's not until 10:30. So we'll see. Last night we did not hang late at all. We were in our room by 8. Although I didn't.
8?
Yes. Or no, it was 9 because that show was
7.
that show.
Or 8.
Yeah, the show was at 8, so we were in our room at 9. I ended up not even going to sleep till like midnight because I finished my book, my Hunger Games book, which was amazing, but honestly depressing. It was just sad. But I'm looking forward to the movie because I know they already were talking about there will be a movie. And I'm just hoping that this means she's gonna do books on like everybody's games. Like I want to read about BD's games, and I want to read about Mag's games, and Wirus and all those characters. And the movies have always been so well done. They're like the best book movies that are out there. Like they do the book so much justice. If you haven't read it, definitely get your hands on a copy. Now I'm starting, last night I started The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, which I believe is sad, so I guess it's just gonna be a sad week of reading because that Hunger Games one was stressful and sad and pretty much nothing else. Do you see the color of the water in front of the boat? Is it just a reflection of the design, or is it?
It's been there.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something under the water. Yeah, that's for sure like a bumper. They're waving. Hiding my pirate here at breakfast. One of the exits to the port is actually on our floor. But they were testing the water doors, so we were stuck in our hallway for just like 30 seconds. They worked though. Thank you. That was super easy. Just scanned our cards and now we are off. She's beautiful. There's our pearl. The Norwegian gem looks to be like the exact same size. Disney Magic is a little smaller, and then MSC Seashore is the biggest. There's Goofy. Goofy's painting on the logo. It's very cute. Do not fall for the Atlantis propaganda. You do not have enough time to actually enjoy Atlantis. If you came to Atlantis by itself, it's nice. But a port day, no, not enough time. Yeah, that's cute.
Oh, it scared me. I thought it was real.
That's what he said he wanted to see. He said he wanted to see the aquarium, which I guess that might be in Atlantis. Which that I don't have time. Yeah. Wow, so nice. Here's the directory of the new port in Nassau. Lots of photo ops. They've got this huge amphitheater. I'm not sure what they do with that. Lots of little stores and restaurants and stuff. You're not really getting hassled much, just a little bit in one section. They were yelling for braiding and all that stuff. We're at the end of the port little area. We've got Straw Market, and then Senor Frogs is there. The water's looking beautiful today. And it says they're building a pool here, so next time I come back, maybe that'll be done. Just shopped in the Straw Markets, got myself a cute little sweatshirt and some sunglasses. Headed back to the boat now, and it is getting busy. Okay, when you're getting on the Nassau Port, you just walk in on the left side, and then you're in their little nice new shopping port. When you're leaving, however, you need to go through these little ropes and show them your ship card. So that's something to keep in mind. What a beautiful ship she is. This is where you'll be picked up for excursions, and also you can take a trip to the Nassau main port if you need it. Yeah, wait, that is our room window. Yeah, those are our room windows on this level. It is really low. Getting back on, all you're gonna need is your little cruise card. You do go through a little scanner, usually kind of like TSA, so you can't bring liquids back with you. Checking back in, very easy, just scan, use that, and then you're back on. Here's the sweatshirt I got, and the little sunnies I picked up. Hi! Something we didn't know about Norwegian. You have to switch it. So ours is stuck on welcome, and you move it yourself. So there's do not disturb. It's loud. And makeup room. I have never seen an automatic medicine dispenser. Honestly, the prices aren't terrible either. Cool. Yesterday, the elevators were really busy, but today we've been by ourselves most of the time.
Because everybody's off the ship.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. But not all the elevators go to our floor, so sometimes we have to walk across the ship to get to our floor. Just filled up my 40 ounce. It's a little inconvenient, but it's not bad. You just need to use their cups to fill it up. So kind of a pump and dump situation. Got coffee.
Oh, yeah.
There's always juices, iced tea. Oh, there's a water thing here too. I bet that's quicker. Asian food, box serve, tabbouleh, chef salad, ciabatta sandwich with cheeses, and nuts. Nice little charcuterie situation. Salad bar. Some hot options. Pizzas, breads, soups. Different soups than yesterday. There's the little bartender bar. These are like pasta salads. Potato salad, coleslaw, quinoa salad. Some pasta, some chicken, bunch of different meats, rice, quiche, some Indian food, yum. And then the burger and hot dog bar with all of the fixing. Yum, thank you. Got all types of cakes and stuff. These look really good, these pound cakes. Mousse cake, shortcake, apple streusel, jello, raspberry sherbet. And my mom got what?
Lemon mousse.
Lemon mousse. Great outdoors bar. Had literally no one at it, which is lovely. So that's where we were walking around. Well, actually, I mean, we didn't get that far because that's Senor Frogs right there. And I don't know what this is over here. I'm wondering if this is Royal's new beach they're building. Private beach club thing. Just been chilling out here at the pool. We spent about an hour at the hot tub. And now we got a nice bird's eye view to people watch. Okay, you do that, girl. Yum. Got my food from over there at the buffet bar thing. There she is.
Last night was big beads.
Uh-oh, it's little beads today. That might just ruin everything.
It might be good, but...
Pineapple, melon, fries. Did you get half a hot dog or a whole one?
That's very vinegary.
Very vinegary, she says.
That's not what I had last night. It's good, but it's different.
Oh, it's good, but it's different.
Healthy.
Yeah, we're leaving Nassau.
Do not take me. You do not have my permission.
You tell him. Why was the other Norwegian there?
Because they couldn't go on the private island because of the weather.
Yes, I overheard by eavesdropping that someone talked to someone from the Norwegian Getaway, or what was that? Gem. The Norwegian Gem. And they were here at Nassau, and they got here late because they couldn't stop at Great Stirrup Cay. We're supposed to stop at Great Stirrup Cay Sunday. Chances are looking very slim we will get off the boat. Why don't you do karaoke?
Freeport.
Freeport.
Dancers were jumping all around like that without falling down.
I agree.
It's crazy.
We just got back from the jukebox show. It was so good. One of the best shows I've ever seen on a cruise ship. This is what I wore tonight. A little Shein romper. The boat is moving so much. And also our light is not doing well. We haven't even drank. Everybody looks like they're so sloppy drunk because even the waiters and waitresses are falling everywhere. We're going to bed now. We stayed up later than last night, at least.
Did we?
Yeah, by an hour. We had the freestyle for tomorrow in our door when we got back to our room, so it just kind of gives you, sorry for this light, gives you a schedule of the everything, the weather. Nice. How do they get this printed so that the weather's like updated every day? That's kind of crazy. What is this? Sales for the, what the heck? How to increase your metabolism? Intro to Freeport. We're just gonna walk around the port and then get back on the boat and have another pool day. Oh, there's a little port tour. So here's a little look at all the activities that there are going on tomorrow. So much stuff.
Oh.
And then some of these aren't on the other side, I don't think. And here's the rest. All the dining, all the bars and lounges. So much to do. Morning trivia is going on. Walking on deck 7. They've got a wraparound walking route, except there is a little part of it that's closed right now because they're doing some construction, but I just cut through the atrium. We're at Freeport, Bahamas. I've never been here before, but very, very industrial looking port. Just lots of machinery and stuff. That over there is like the whole like port area. NSC Divina is here. And there's also a ship in dry dock right now. Yeah, it's over there in dry dock. I've never seen a ship in dry dock. So this is deck 7. This is how much it is to get a mile to and 2/3 laps. Actually, we're almost at a mile now, probably. It's nice and wide, plenty of room to walk 2x2 or whatever. MSC Divina, and there's the straw market of Freeport, Grand Bahamas. And the beautiful construction zone. I don't remember ever being on a cruise before where they brought out the barf bags. Do you? It's been rocking. Breakfast today, potatoes, bacon, turkey sausage, pineapple and watermelon, a little sticky bun, pancakes, their French toast is amazing, coffee, and a chocolate milk because I need some extra protein, and this has 8 grams. Good morning, day 3 of our cruise. We are ported in Freeport, Bahamas, Grand Bahama Island, and it smells terrible. It smells like smoke, and people asked, we're like in a Facebook cruise group with people from our cruise, and someone said, does it always smell like this? And someone else shared an article. Apparently there's a really bad bushfire, so that's scary. I hope everybody's okay. There's like evacuations happening. This is nowhere near the cruise port, but scary for the locals, so hopefully all is good there. But this morning we've just taken it easy. We didn't really get up and moving till like 8:30. And then we went on a walk. We started on deck 13 where the jogging trail is, but then we ended up just going to deck 7 because that one wraps all the way around the whole entirety of the ship, whereas the jogging track only wraps around like not even half the ship, like 1/3 of the ship, and it's really crowded. Like you need to be one in one, like a straight line, versus on 7 you could fit like 4 or 5 people across and still have space. So if you're going on like you want to do some walking on the ship, I definitely would recommend going to deck 7 versus deck 13. However, you can't run on deck 7. At least it says you can't. I don't know like what would happen if you did, if anybody would say anything. Unfortunately, the view is nothing to write home about, and the like port is basically just like a little straw market. So we are going to get off and check it out just because we've never been here, but we're not doing any excursions or anything. We were thinking about doing the Viva Wyndham because they're on Resort Pass, so paying like $75 and then you get to stay at their resort for the day, and they include drinks and food and stuff, but it would end up being like $150, and we already have drinks and food here, so we figured we're just gonna stay on the ship again today. However, tomorrow, if we're not able to tender in Great Stirrup Cay, I'm probably gonna regret that decision because then we won't have any beach time at all, which first world problems, of course. We shall see. I just asked in the little Facebook group if anyone has heard if we're going to be able to stop in Great Stirrup Cay or not. It's not uncommon for Norwegian to not be able to stop at their own island because they do not have a port on their island or a dock. They only have space for tendering, so you have to take a little boat off the ship to the shore or the little dock of their island, versus every other private cruise island I've been on, they just pull right up. The fact that they have barf bags out and stuff because it's so windy makes me think our chances are very slim that we're going to be getting off this ship tomorrow. But I'm hopeful, but I'm not getting my hopes up because I'm just not going to be surprised if we don't. That's the plan for today. I'm about to put my lashes on and check in later. Got the straw markets, and then Senor Frogs, some other little bars it looks like. bag from right across here. Only 20, including credit card charge, so pretty good. We like that it says all the different ports in the Bahamas. Not a lot of people getting back on the ship right now. Freeport is actually much cuter than I expected. It doesn't look good from the ship, but on the actual, this is our room, right? Or that way. Wait, now I'm turned around. When you actually get there, there's lots of little shops and little food things if you like to buy local food and drinks. It's pretty cute. I'm pretty sure those out there in the distance past the ship are the fires that are happening right now that are making the smoke smell. That's a lot of smoke. We're moving. Bye, Freeport. This is the second potato soup I've gotten on the trip, and they're both so good. We're also so far from Freeport already. Dinner, sweet potatoes, a chili quesadilla. I'm not sure what to expect with that. Some bread and 2 types of pasta, and some butter for my bread. The bartender said he put this hard into his drink. Wait, he put this hard into let me try again. The bartender said he put his heart into this drink for my mom. It's the same bartender we had at the pool today. He's now working at one of the bars. We asked him when he gets a break, and he said, what does that mean?
Enjoy tonight. Awesome. Right now, I said you guys are in a great mood.
Good morning. Just filled up my pre-workout. I'm out here in the windy wind. I'm getting my walk in, hoping that we can get a good tender ticket to get off decently early. And it was supposed to start ticketing in 10 minutes, and now he's saying we're not getting off. What the? So you can see Coco Key from Royal right there, and that's Liberty and Utopia of the Seas. And then here's Great Stirrup Key, and you can see right now they're literally working on building the dock, but Norwegian does not have its own dock. So we would have to take little tender boats to get from there to there and back, whereas Royal, they just dock at their island, get off the ship, and you're at Coco Key, which is amazing, by the way. I hadn't noticed this yet. They have a little kids cafe with these little tiny short tables for kids. It's kind of adorable. Looks like they might get their own buffet too. Trying their biscuits and gravy today. Their pineapple has been the best fruit so far. Sad Sunday because they canceled our, just the pills out on the bed. Okay, they canceled our Great Stirrup Cay port stop, which I was trying to not get my hopes up that we were even going to stop. I just tried to close my deodorant with my camera.
That wouldn't have been good for that.
I think the sun has damaged my brain. Anyways, I didn't get my hopes up. The whole time I was like prepared for them to not go, whatever. And then last night, it was still like, we're gonna go. And then this morning, still like we're gonna go. I was literally in line with other people for our tender tickets because I wanted to get off the ship like as early as we could. And 10 minutes before they're supposed to start passing out the tender tickets, the captain comes on and says we are not getting off the ship. Very unfortunate. Understandable because it does look very choppy out there, but I just feel like waiting to tell us while there's literally a line to get the tickets was crazy. They had to have made that decision more than 10 minutes before they're passing out tender tickets. And thinking about people who have excursions booked, they were supposed to be getting off at 8 a.m. And I was out there at 7:40. So they're getting their kids all ready and stuff. You know how annoying that would be if you had your kids ready to go on like some big excursion and you're literally like getting them dressed for it and then find out. Like, I'm fine that it was canceled, of course. I was preparing for that, but the fact that they waited so long seems like that could have been avoided. But whatever, such is life. I already claimed some pool chairs for us because as soon as they canceled, there were tons of people coming out to do the same. So if you can't beat them, join them. But we're just gonna make it a pool day. Already went to breakfast. There's a bunch of extra activities added to the itinerary today. So we'll see. I might end up doing some of those, go to a show tonight, make it a fun last day. They're hosting a Zumba class by the pool. It's pretty busy for only being like 9:30. Innovation does not elude me. I've been giving myself a tattoo sleeve. If you can see where my tanning dot is today, my sunscreen dot, I have 4 more under it. We're missing bingo.
I have to ask the judges because it's like same the same. Yes. One more. All right. Hit it, DJ Richie. Let's do this. I wanna wash your hair.
Green tea, ice cream. I can't believe it's the last night and also the best thing ever just happened. I need to switch my motion sickness patch. I just measured our suitcase. We have all of our clothes in it and it's 38.8 pounds. We hit the under 40 limit. Frontier is under 40. Thank goodness. I did not think that was going to happen, and I'm not really trying to play around with giant backpacks again on this flight. So now our backpacks will be actually rather thin and they should fit in the thing, which means no airport stress tomorrow, hopefully. Today was just exactly what I said, a very chill pool day. Literally just went and sat at the pool from like 10 o'clock to 4. Yeah, right at 4, and now it's almost 5 and we're just like getting ready for the evening. Gonna go to dinner. Oh, these could be cute. Oh yeah, those would be cute. Go to dinner, go to some shows. Tonight they have a show called Legends in Concert that looks really fun. Oh, I have to fix a nail. I almost forgot. I lost a nail. This is the only nail I've lost, and I actually didn't lose it. It cracked at the top. I have had 3 of these nails crack at the top. Overall, for being like $5, they hung very well. I will link them for you. They had a band that came out like 2 separate times while we were there. The people like on the cruise ship decided to take it upon themselves to have like a belly flop competition that went a little too far and got shut down. We obviously were just watching. They also had sexiest legs competition. If you've never been on a cruise, they always have some kind of like sexiest man. On this one they call it sexiest legs, but it really was like people twerking and stuff. It was so funny. And you know, like on a cruise you see the same people over and over because the ship's not that big, and so some of our favorite characters were the ones participating. Oh, hold on. My mom just reported our strobe light to our room attendant while I was showering, so what, like 10 minutes ago? And someone just came to fix it already. It was that easy. We should have reported it on day 1, but we just haven't been using it and we haven't really needed it. We have that little port window. This mirror honestly gives off a ton of light, and then our little bedside lights. But I told her, I'm like, we need to report it before we leave because otherwise like the next people who come on, I don't want it to reflect badly on our room attendant when we didn't report it. So glad we got that fixed. So tonight there's like some fun game shows. There's a Legend in Concert performance where there's like impersonators, like Adele impersonator, Stevie Wonder, and then I forget the other one. Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael Jackson. And we've already seen these people sing because they've done little numbers at the other shows to kind of like get you to come for tonight. They're amazing. So very much looking forward to that. The shows on this ship, top tier, so good. I really have no complaints. Some of the best shows, if not the best shows that I've ever seen on a cruise ship. And that's saying something because Royal has some really good shows. MSCs were very odd. Very, very odd. I just don't even know how to describe them, honestly. They were talented, but like the shows themselves were very, very, very strange. Oh, I just realized this has been crooked the whole time. Lovely. Anyways, I'll talk to you later, or I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm gonna finish doing my makeup. Look at this. Are you joking? Okay, gonna have to blend that into my sunburn a little bit better. Okay, bye. The buffet has a crepe station tonight. Also, what's that?
Cassava cake.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It looks good.
of you were cruising with NCL for the first time, and some of you were cruising for the very first time, and I truly hope that all of you had the vacation of a lifetime. In just 4 days, we've gone from being strangers to becoming friends, and now you're part of our family, the Norwegian Pearl family. So now you know that the Norwegian Pearl is and will always be your home away from home. And you know what? Don't be sad that the cruise is coming to an end. Be happy that it happened. And now please put your hands together for the officers, staff, and crew of the Norwegian Pearl! Come on, everybody, once again, make some noise for the... I know what you're thinking, Jerry. You're forgetting that team that keeps you healthy and keeps you happy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Washy Washy team!
Hi, Reading Duck. On channel 16, they show video highlights from the trip, so all these videos were literally taken with our cruise. Good thing we put this random channel on because we still hadn't gotten luggage tags delivered, and apparently on Norwegian you go and pick up the luggage tags yourself, so we're gonna go do that. There's the atrium, that's guest services. The checkout luggage tags are over here. They're supposed to be purple, light blue, and green, but green is not there. So we're probably just gonna do self-assist because we don't want to get off at 8:30. Good morning, it is Disembarkation day on the Norwegian Pearl. We woke up at 7, although I woke up about 5,000 times last night. I got up at like 4 a.m. because I realized we didn't put do not disturb on our thing. And since they're like cleaning rooms, I was like, oh, he might straight up come in here like while we're sleeping. But we are trying to take as much time as possible this morning because we are just going to the Miami airport and we actually don't leave. We don't board till 4:30. And we can't check our bags till like 2. So apparently, although I did read somewhere that sometimes you can check bags like 3 hours early, so that would be good. So we'll see. Basically, we're just gonna get to the airport for quite a few hours, so we're not rushing to do anything here. We're gonna go get breakfast, take our time in there as much as we can, go outside, take our time ordering our car, Uber, taxi, whatever, and then end up at the airport forever. Last night was fun. Went to the buffet for dinner, and then we went to their Legends in Concert show, which was so good. All of our shows have been amazing. So good. And then we watched the tail end of the Battle of the Sexes game show. Came back to the room, ran around trying to figure out how to do luggage tags here because they don't drop them off at your room like everybody else. And then decided not to do a luggage tag because we didn't want him to get off that early. Although I don't know if that's how that would have worked, and then went to bed, and now we're here. So it's been a good trip so far. Hopefully we have a safe travel day going back. They made an announcement at breakfast for everyone to leave. Because we were all lollygagging. So time to leave. You just scan your little key card here, and then when you get into the building, you're gonna have to go through like a little Homeland Security thing. Well, here I am checking in a week later from Cincinnati in my little Freeport Bahamas sweatshirt I got. And I just have to say, it was an amazing trip. Our disembarkation was very easy. However, I made a grave mistake of not just booking an Uber and Lyft as soon as we got off the ship because we were like, oh, well, let's just wait a little while till the rush is gone. Surge pricing happened, and we ended up having to pay $50 more than we would have. So do not wait around to see if it'll get cheaper. It likely will get higher. I guess it's because the other people were boarding the ship. I don't know. I don't know why surge pricing would have went up, but it did, and it was very unfortunate. But our driver was awesome. Got to the airport, had to wait like 3 hours before we could check our bags. So definitely won't be checking a bag with Frontier again because of the 2 hour, 3 hour before time limit. But other than that, everything was very smooth, made it home and enjoyed our trip. I don't think I will be sailing on NCL again until they get their dock because I want to visit their island and I I don't want to go on pretense that it might get canceled, but I would like to go again when they build their dock, which I think is happening by 2026 or in 2026, because I did like the cruising experience overall. I just would have liked the private island excursion that's included, like all the other cruises I've been on, like with Royal and MSC, and if you cruise with Carnival, Disney, that's all part of it. So that's definitely was a missed benefit, but the cruise staff did the best they could to keep that day very entertaining. And overall, there were really no issues. The only big con was that we couldn't get off that day, and that water was really hard to get because it was only in the buffet and you had to use little cups to fill up your water, and sometimes people would be waiting, so then you didn't fill it up all the way because you felt bad, and it was just inconvenient. So that was my only gripe. Other than that, it was a great trip, and I'll be back, just not until they build their dock. So if you have any questions about NCL or any other cruising questions, leave them in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this. If it was helpful or entertaining, give it a thumbs up so it can reach more people, and subscribe if you like teaching and travel lifestyle content. I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are.